Hello, everybody. My name is Aaron Hernandez. This is my speech for week 2 for Human Communications 100. And the topic for this week's speech is something interesting that happened to you. And I wanted to talk about one of the interesting things that happened to me, I guess you could say, was I had a motorcycle accident in 2018. In April of 2018, I believe it was the first week of April. I was on my way to the beach. From another beach, I was going to Santa Monica Pier from Venice Beach with my friend. We were riding our motorcycles on the highway, and I made the very immature and rookie mistake of not wearing any gear. All I had was obviously my gloves and my helmet, which is what is required by the law, but I didn't have any other, gear on me, any leathers, any protective gear for my top. I saw my friend, the way that it happened was I saw my friend pop a wheelie, which is when you bring the first wheel in the front up in the air and you just ride it on the back. It looks pretty cool if you've ever seen somebody do that. It does look pretty cool. It's like a little stunt. It makes you look nice. So I saw him do it and I was like, all right, I've done it before, so I was like, you know what? Let's send it. So I did it as well, and then the freeway started to curve, so it's a little hard to turn when you're on one wheel, on one tire, on the back tire. So immediately I dropped the front, tapped the back brake, and dropped the bike back into the normal position. But by that time the freeway was already curving and the wall was already close, so I just slid it out, dropped it, and slid it on the freeway at like noon probably. And then my arm took most of the damage. The lighting, you can't see it. I healed up pretty well, but all of this right here, you can see it right here. All of this was just shredded. I left pieces of skin probably on the cement, on the blacktop. Crazy part is that isn't even the craziest part. The craziest part is I didn't even go to the hospital that day. I went home and I said, you know what, I'm gonna sleep it off, see if I can, make it through the night. Next day I go to work and my boss just looks at me and he's like, you gotta get out of here, you gotta go to the ER. My girlfriend at the time takes me to the emergency room, and nothing was broken or anything. It's just a lot of dirt that I didn't want to touch because it hurt so bad was already started to embed in my skin. It had already started to heal in my skin. So when I got to the ER, the nurse was he told me, he's like, you know what, we're gonna have to scrub you down and break down some of the dirt you have on your arm. And I've been through some pretty painful accidents in my time, but this is probably one of the worst. He's just sitting there scrubbing me down like on my open skin for like a good 30 minutes. He's just like grinding my skin down, and it's just like live flesh right there. All of this right here. And I felt like passing out. After that, I was discharged. It didn't take very long. I took some pain medication for like a day, but other than that, that was all. But yeah, that's my speech for, I believe it was week 2. That's one of the interesting things that's happened to me in my 25 years of life. And thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you guys next week. Thank you.